Hello.
Hello, Chef Johnny.
Oh God. Well, look at me. You're filming. Oh, you caught me. I'm not wearing my chef ear gloves. It's just butter. It's gonna melt down, get hot enough that any crazy weird germs I might have on my hands. You're not gonna catch any germs diseases. Jeez. So I'm just measuring out my butter.
Do you wash your hands often, Chef Johnny?
Before I start, and of course, if I touch anything that might be germy or such, I kind of pretend I'm a surgeon. I kind of pretend I'm a surgeon. So right now I got our macaron boiling. Just gonna say stir occasionally, so I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Jeez. Do that. Oh my god. My little spoon. I don't really feel anything anymore. So I added a little bit of half and half to our milk mixture to get it more creamy and thick and delicious.
Ew.
We're making tomato soup on the side. It just comes straight from a can. I add a little half and half in there too instead of water. I like my soup to be thick. A little bit of oregano. Give it a little bit of a green taste because it's a vegetable soup, you understand? So I do that. I forgot about that. Put that on medium. Let that get a little warm, stirred occasionally. That's it. It's just soup. It's just canned tomato soup. It doesn't have to be spectacular. So we got our timer, 8 minutes, they said, 8 to 10 minutes. I like my noodles always to be a little al dente, so I put them on 8. I'll show you a little trick when it comes time to drain the noodles. Chef Jonny doesn't need a strainer. Because of his eyes. I'll show you. Now I gotta get a couple of ingrediente for the bacon ranch macaroni and cheese. You can't just, Chef Jonny never just makes a dull, tasteless dish. He's always got some kind of seasonings in there. Now this time, since we have garlic and oregano in there, we're gonna go with probably just a tad bit of crushed red peppers. A little bit of tad. Just to add a little bit of spice. Always gotta have spice in your life.
Hot stuff.
A little bit of spice. And I feel like it needs just, it's probably gonna be salty, but sometimes some seasonings add just that little bit of salt. Maybe not that. Well, I'm not going to think too much about it. That's the best part of being a chef is if you think too much, you end up over seasoning, and then it's too salty or too. So we're not going to do that today. We're just going to take our time. There are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. And we're just going to, we're not sticking any books here, no rules. Chef Jonny's just going to make this in his own professional mannerism, as he always does, as you can see. I'm not going to measure the ranch, the classic ranch dressing. We're not going to measure that. To taste. Recycle. You got to recycle. So we're about ready here. Our noodles are boiling. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the timer. Maybe I'll bump this heat up so that the tomato soup is done when the time comes.
Should we check back in with you when you add everything?
Check back in with me when I'm near completed. This way I can show you what the finished product looks like.
Alright, Chef Johnny.
Delicious.